Welcome to NYNJPA Weather, your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. And first and foremost, happy 4th of July. The weekend's finally here. It's time to relax and head to the beach. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Let's take a look at this forecast. We're going to start this morning with the infrared satellite picture, which shows high pressure in control throughout the entire Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. In fact, we're going to experience some very pleasant weather conditions for today and for Saturday, with low humidity, temperatures averaging slightly above normal in the lower to mid 80s throughout much of the northern Mid-Atlantic, and most importantly, no chance for precipitation. You notice there's a flare-up of convection or thunderstorms over the central Great Lakes and parts of the Ohio Valley. That will not reach the East Coast whatsoever. It's a weakening disturbance that will collapse before it even reaches the northern Mid-Atlantic. So there's no concern with that disturbance whatsoever. What we will be watching going forward through this weekend, though, will be this high-pressure system over the North Carolina coast become the dominant high-pressure system. And what that basically means is that winds are going to shift from the northwest, which is currently importing a very dry air mass, to the southwest. And when that happens, watch out for the heat humidity because it will be increasing. By Sunday, look for temperatures to rebound into the mid to upper 80s over the coast and the upper 80s to lower 90s away from the coast, especially if you're in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, southeastern Pennsylvania, much of New Jersey, even northeastern New Jersey. Temperatures are going to warm up significantly. Of course, if you're right along the coast, because of the Atlantic Ocean, you're going to remain slightly cooler in the mid to upper 80s. But what everyone will be experiencing is a significant increase in humidity. Dew points are going to be in the mid 60s to lower 70s, and basically that means that your heat index, which is basically how you feel compared to the heat, is going to range anywhere from the mid 90s to lower 100s. So this Sunday, and unfortunately for 4th of July itself, the key phrase will be hazy, hot, and humid. Will there be any chance for thunderstorms? Well, with this type of air mass, there's always an isolated chance for a shower or a thunderstorm. We're going to deal with weak disturbances moving through, but nothing really organized. So don't cancel your plans. Don't worry about the rain so much. Just keep an eye to the sky and, of course, to your cell phone with updates from NYNJPA Weather in case there are any strong to severe thunderstorms that do develop. But the key phrase here with those thunderstorms is isolated. Now, I quickly want to jump to the forecast from the European model guidance from the Penn State UWall website. This is the general 10-day forecast, and what I want to explain here is this. The pattern that's going to be in place by Sunday is going to remain in place all the way through next week. And what that pattern basically is a strong upper level ridge over the western Atlantic, a strong heat ridge over the plains and Mississippi River Valley, and weak disturbances trying to clip and move into the northern Mid-Atlantic. At the surface, they'll generally fail, which basically means that temperatures will remain in the mid 80s to lower 90s throughout all of next week, with a significant amount of humidity in the air. So look for low level fog each morning, looking to be locally dense. It could be well below 2 miles in visibility in some of that fog. And then on the flip side, because of these weak disturbances clipping the northern Atlantic, there will be a threat for an isolated to widely scattered shower or strong to severe thunderstorm each afternoon. One of the key points I want to make here is that your upper level lows and your polar vortex is located well to the north into Canada. And that basically means all your cool air that you might want to invade the northern Atlantic to give us a break from the heat and humidity is going to be locked up in Canada. There's no mechanism to bring that south and east into the northern Atlantic. So unfortunately, the brunt of the cool air behind these disturbances will remain in Canada. Meanwhile, the northern Mid-Atlantic benefits from a brief shower or thunderstorm in between the hot and humid weather conditions. Also, another point to make out here is that the brunt of these disturbances also remain to the north. So even when these thunderstorms develop, they're going to have to depend on small-scale local influences to really intensify these thunderstorms. So that's why I'm really highlighting the isolated nature of these thunderstorms. Most locations will remain dry, but just keep it in the back of your mind if you have outdoor activities that, along with the hot and humid conditions, you'll also have to deal with a few thunderstorms each afternoon. Thank you for trusting in NYNJPA Weather, your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. Of course, if any thunderstorms do develop, you could trust in NYNJPA Weather via Twitter, Facebook, and of course at nynjpaweather.com to provide the latest details and analysis. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent weekend.